So one of the things that we have to be able to completely understand in order to do well on the IB exam and just in general with this stuff, science-wise also, is what significant figures are and how to use them. So when we're looking at significant figures, if we have just a couple of examples here. So if I have the number 40, or I have the number 401, or I have the number 0.0040. Just as three examples here. Significant figures. Any number that's not a zero is always significant. So the 4 and the 40 is significant. The 4 and the 1 is significant, and then the 4. So those are always automatically significant. Any zeros that fall between two significant digits have to also be significant. Okay, so in this 401, everything is significant because the 4 is significant, and so is the 1, and that means the 0 is in between. So that has three significant figures. A final 0 or trailing 0 in the decimal part are only significant. So this is the part that I personally never understood. This is what I've come up with now. All right, any zeros that are at the end of a number, such as this right here, is not significant. Okay, so at the end of just a regular number are not significant. If I'm talking about a decimal, the zeros at the end are significant. So this one is. But any of the numbers in the front are not. All right, so these here are not significant. So basically, the only real numbers we have to pay attention to are the zeros. Okay, are the zeros significant or not? When they're between significant figures, that's easy. Okay, and then any zeros that come at the end of a decimal are significant, and basically all the rest of them are not. So that's kind of how I look at these. These are a pain in the butt. You're not going to have a ton of questions that are going to ask you about like what figures are significant. You're going to be asked to put your numbers into significant figures, which is usually nice because that means that's just how many numeric digits you're going to have. So in the next video, I'll talk a little bit about that.